Alex, what's going on? Are you okay? Why haven't you done your homework? Why you never do your homework, huh? Is everything okay? What's happening at home, Talk to me. What is this? What is this? Why are you lying down? Why are you lying down? What? Life happens, right? And there's always gonna be challenges. There's always gonna stop you from moving forward, right? But what's important also is that there's something ahead. There's there. Come on, come on, man. Oh my God! Today, finish it now. 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 So, this is yet again Coach Alex signing in. Just following up on this. There are really two kinds of teachers in the business world: supervisors or superiors. There are always two different types. Now, between the two, this kind of scenario plays out so often, even in the business world, right? We're talking about the business world. Whenever there are teams, whenever you have to lead or you're being led, you will always encounter a similar scenario. So the thing is now, the question now is, out of the two, which one do you think motivates people to actually do more, to really truly change? You probably prefer this guy over here, right? But the thing is also is what most commonly happens is this over here. Right now, that's a little bit dramatic, minus the keyboard and stuff like that, right? But you get the idea, right? So the thing is now, what is the difference, right? What is the difference? Now, obviously, the way they communicate are two entirely different things. But what I'm about to show you today now, right, which basically falls on the broad topic of today, is how to motivate your team members to change, to really change. What I'm about to show you today is what we call the formula for change. Right? Now, the formula for change basically is broken down into D multiplied by V plus F greater than R. Now, what do these individual letters mean? I'm going to break it down to you really quick, and I'm going to show you a quick example as to how it all fits in together. Now, D stands for dissatisfaction. Another word for dissatisfactions are also challenges, pain, right? The others' challenges, the others' pain, the others' dissatisfaction, right? That's basically what we mean by the D. Now, with the V though, V stands for vision. Vision, of course, stands for, another word would be goals. Another word would be gain. What do they stand to gain from this, let's say, interaction, right? So that's what D and V stands for. Now, keep in mind though, it's D multiplied by V, right? For those of you who are not so good at math, don't worry, we'll break it down. It'll be something that will be easy for you to digest, So, D and V. Now, F actually stands for first steps. Now, first steps, another way of looking at it is, this is where it's all about telling the person what to do. It is about the how-tos, like do this one, step by step. Just do this, right? Does that sound familiar already? Oh yeah. I'll give you some quick examples after that. So F, that's first steps. Now R stands for resistance. Now resistance, it's got to do with the other person's fear, past experiences, bad experiences, right? So, and that usually affects somebody in terms of, how they change. If you fear, for example, snakes, and what I'm trying to get you to do now is to go and get a snake for a pet, I'm gonna have to really show you why it's so important, why it will be so valuable to you to really have a pet snake in order to overcome your fear of snakes. Okay, but anyway, brushing that aside now, coming back to the topic, right? The formula for change. So how does this work? So if you see now, this guy on the right, this guy on the left, what was their language like? I'm going to give you an example now on telemarketing. So I want you to pick between the two, which one is most effective, okay? Scenario A, hi, my name is Alex. I'm calling from, this and this bank. I have a special credit card promotion for you right now. Would you like to find out more? Scenario B, hi, my name is Alex. I'm calling from this and so bank, right? I intend to save you 20% of your lifestyle cost. Would you like to find out more? Which one was more effective? The second one was definitely more effective than the first one. Although, realistically, the way we hear bank, we probably, nuh-uh, I'm not gonna entertain another call from a bank. First things first, right? Why is B more important as opposed to A, right? The first one. The first one literally says, I have a special credit card promotion for you right now. They're literally telling you that I want to sell you a credit card. Would you like to buy or not? Now the second one though, I intend to save you 20% of your lifestyle cost. So coming back to the formula itself, you see the biggest mistake that a lot of people do when they want to see change in another person, right? Whether you are coaching and motivating your team or whether you're even just trying to sell something, right? Most people end up falling under the first steps. They tell. They love telling. Everybody likes to tell people what to do, right? Go and do this. Just go and do that. Stop wasting your time and finish this instead. It's not wrong that they do that because they have that experience. But now, putting yourself in the shoes of the other. Have they gone through those experiences which you already have? So that was basically scenario A. But now scenario B, I intend to save you 20% of your lifestyle cost. You see, what is the dissatisfaction, what is the pain in that sentence, and what is the gain in that sentence? The pain in that sentence was lifestyle costs. The gain is save 20%. In a mathematical equation, the D multiplied by the V. Here's a big tip. If you focus on these two elements, the D and the V, what this actually brings about are emotions. Now, it's not about you manipulating emotions, but you are helping them to think. You're helping them to figure out like, yeah, this is my problem. This is what I want to get to. You see, people can think, but the question is, are they thinking? It's simple as this. If you focus on the D and V, and by the way, another tip here, the only way you can increase this number is by going deep with your questions. Go understand them on a much deeper level. What are their pains? What are their challenges? What are their goals? What is their vision? Go deep, because what happens then? The greater the emotion, the more they think, the more they realize that, you know what, I need to change. This is one half of the equation. Now, but the other half, when I said earlier on, when I gave the two examples of telemarketing, right? I think most of us here will probably say that, no, I'm really going to basically hang up. That, in the telemarketer's perspective, is a, fail, right? It's probably because you already had a call from a bank, and what they were trying to do, they were trying to sell you something. That bad experience becomes part of our resistance, and this resistance plays a role in holding people back from change. So that is exactly what the whole formula really means. But now, coming back to your team though, so it's the same, it's the exact same concept. When you speak to your team members, right, are you understanding what they're going through? Or have you been just telling them what to do over and over and over again, expecting a different result? The definition of insanity is doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. So that's first steps, but of course, do you also understand the person you're speaking to, what their fears are? You see now in PropCoach, Coach Taco and I say this all the time, real estate is a people business. If you want to do well, even in terms of managing and growing your team, you need to understand your people. When you understand your people, when you truly get to know them, that's when you can really create impact and help them to change, help them to move forward, right? And ultimately, grow together. So everybody, that's for you. Some food for thought, the formula for change, and here we go. We are starting this year with some nice jam-packed videos, training videos to get you going. Everybody, this is Coach Alex. That's the formula for change. Now, change is important. Remember, we need to change as we move forward, okay? As always, we at PropCoach are here for you. If you got any questions, please make sure you ask us. Coach Alex, signing out.